He told his family that age gap doesn't matter. That conversation was not easy for him to have, and it did not happen casually. Speaking to family about something that goes against expectations requires a level of certainty that most people do not reach quickly. He knew what he was stepping into, and he chose to say it anyway. There were questions raised, and not all of them were supportive. When family is involved, opinions tend to come from different directions. Some were concerned, some were doubtful, and others may have tried to challenge his decision directly. The age gap became the center of the decision because it was the most visible difference. What stood out in that moment was not the question, but his response to them. He did not dismiss the conversation or avoid it. He addressed it with clarity, repeating in his own way that what matters to him is not the difference in years, but the connection he has found with you. This was not something he said to convince others. It was something he said because he had already made that decision within himself. By the time he spoke about it, he had already gone through his own process of understanding what he feels and what he wants. He has considered what this would have meant moving forward. He understands that family opinions do not disappear immediately, and that there may be ongoing conversation about it. Even with that awareness, he chose not to step back or change his position. There is a level of confidence behind that choice. It shows that he is not approaching this connection lightly or without thought. He is aware of what makes it different. He has decided that those differences do not outweigh what he sees in you. At the same time, this moment is not only about what he said. It is about what it represents. Speaking up in that way means he is trying to keep things hidden or undefined. He is placing value on what he feels, even when it requires him to stay firm in front of others. You may not have been present when this conversation happened, but it reflects something important about how he views you. This is not something he is uncertain about. It is something he is willing to stand behind, even when it is questioned. What happens next may take time to settle, especially when others are involved. But what has already been made clear in his position is what has already been made clear is his position. He is not moving from a place of hesitation. He is moving from a place of decision. And that decision includes you in a way that he is now made known beyond him. He is now made known beyond just himself.